Ever wondered why the Tower of Pisa leans? A marvel of medieval engineering, the Leaning Tower of Pisa is a symbol of Italy, standing tall, or rather, leaning in the scenic Piazza dei Miracoli in Pisa, Tuscany. The tower, with its iconic tilt, is a freestanding bell tower, part of the cathedral complex, and showcases the rich Romanesque and Gothic architectural styles. Constructed over 2 centuries, from the 12th to the 14th century, the tower is an 8-story spectacle made of white and grey marble, housing a chamber for 7 bells. But what makes this tower truly remarkable is its unique lean, a lean that started during its construction due to unstable foundation soil. This iconic structure, with its current tilt of approximately 3.97 degrees, draws curious minds from across the globe, each eager to unravel its intriguing history and architectural mystery. So, stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating history of the Tower of Pisa. The Tower of Pisa, a masterpiece of Romanesque architecture, was not always meant to lean. This iconic structure, often referred to by its Italian name, Torre Pendente di Pisa, was initially conceived as a freestanding bell tower for the Cathedral of Pisa. The original design was a testament to the architectural prowess of the late 12th century, a time when creativity flourished and the city of Pisa was a bustling maritime republic. The original architect of the tower is widely believed to be Bonanno Pisano, a well-respected sculptor and architect of his time. The tower's design was a perfect blend of Romanesque and Gothic architectural styles, reflecting the temporal transition between these 2 great periods in the history of architecture. The tower was planned to be a vertical structure of white and grey marble, standing tall and proud in the Piazza dei Miracoli, the Square of Miracles. The conception was of a tower consisting of 8 stories, with each level adorned by a series of arches that lent the structure an air of elegance and grandeur. The topmost tier was to house the 7 bells, each representing a note of the musical major scale. The bells were intended to ring out across the city, calling the faithful to prayer and marking the passing of time. These bells, each named for a saint, have lent their voices to the city of Pisa for centuries. The Leaning Tower of Pisa was not just an architectural project, it was a symbol of Pisa's wealth and power. It was a statement to the world that Pisa was a city of significance, of culture, and of architectural innovation. However, the tower's construction, which spanned over 2 centuries, was not without its challenges. The architects and builders had to contend with a range of issues, including political strife, wars, and the very ground on which the tower was being built. But soon into its construction, something unexpected happened. The ground beneath the tower proved to be unstable, and the Tower of Pisa began to lean, forever changing its destiny and marking the beginning of a centuries-long struggle to preserve this iconic monument. As the builders worked on the 3rd story, they noticed something unusual. The tower wasn't standing quite straight. Yes, the iconic tilt of the Leaning Tower of Pisa began at this early stage of its construction. The culprit? Unstable foundation soil. As the weight of the tower increased with each added story, the softer ground on one side began to compact under the pressure, causing the structure to lean. This was indeed an unforeseen issue. The builders had envisioned a grand upright tower, not one that tilted. The soil, a mix of clay, fine sand, and shells, was simply not firm enough to support such a massive structure. But did this halt the construction? Not at all. The architects and builders, despite the unexpected obstacle, decided to forge ahead. They believed in their design, their skills, and their ability to adapt to the situation. And so, despite the sudden tilt, the construction of the Tower of Pisa continued. As the lean increased, the architects and builders had to adapt. Can you imagine the challenge? Building a tower that's not only leaning, but also continuing to lean even as you're constructing it. That's what the architects and builders of the Leaning Tower of Pisa had to contend with. As the tower started to tilt, they didn't abandon the project. Instead, they embraced the lean. They adjusted the design, adding more material to the higher side to try and balance the structure. This resulted in the tower's unique and iconic banana-like curve. It's an architectural adaptation that's as ingenious as it is beautiful. But the lean didn't stop there. It continued year after year, century after century, and yet the tower stood. It survived wars, earthquakes, and the test of time. It's a testament to the resilience of the tower and the ingenuity of its builders. The tower was finally completed in the 14th century, 200 years after construction began, but its journey didn't end there. Over the centuries, numerous attempts were made to correct the lean, to stabilize the tower and ensure its survival. These efforts have included adding lead counterweights, removing soil from underneath the higher side, and even closing the tower to the public for over a decade while extensive restoration work was carried out. And through it all, the Leaning Tower of Pisa has remained standing. It's more than just a tower. It's a symbol of human tenacity and creativity. It's a monument to the power of adaptation and the ability to turn a potential disaster into a world-renowned icon. So the next time you see a picture of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, remember the story behind its lean. Remember the architects and builders who faced an unprecedented challenge and turned it into an opportunity. Remember the centuries of care and preservation that have gone into ensuring its survival. Despite its precarious lean, the Tower of Pisa has stood tall and proud for over 800 years. Today, the Tower of Pisa is more than just a monument. It's a symbol of resilience. This iconic structure, known for its distinctive tilt, has become a major tourist attraction, drawing visitors from all corners of the globe. They come not just to marvel at its architectural beauty, but also to experience firsthand the thrill of climbing its winding stairs, to reach the top and to soak in panoramic views of Pisa. But the tower is more than just a sightseeing spot. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a testament to the Romanesque architectural style that flourished in Italy during medieval times. The tower, while standing tall, is also a symbol of the ongoing struggle to preserve our shared heritage. Efforts to stabilize and protect the tower continue, ensuring that future generations can also experience the wonder of this leaning marvel. The Leaning Tower of Pisa, a testament to the ingenuity and tenacity of its builders, continues to captivate us all.